I told you all about this guy from Napa Valley to the Sunset Strip and all over the world with the Grateful Dead. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Gonzo, Dan Gonzo Machanik. Here he is. Let's hear it for him. Yes.
Shalom. Salam Alechem, Ni Hao, Mabuhay, Konnichiwa, Sawadi, Bonjour, Hola, and what's up, party people? Yeah. I am Dan Gonzo Machanik. It's true, I've worked all over the world, New York, Hollywood, Vegas, of course, Miami, Shanghai, Paris, but you are known in the entertainment business. You are known in this industry until you have worked that epicenter of comedy right here, the Ahern Comedy Room in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's great to be here. I am so happy I made the show tonight. I nearly didn't make the gig. I got in an accident with one of those crazy self-driving cars on the way over here. And apparently one of us have been drinking heavily. You know what I mean? Beautiful audience here. Just by applause, how many people here over 50 years old? How many people over? All right. That's beautiful. It's a 7 o'clock show, so to you I say, welcome to the late show. For you people under 50, don't worry, we'll have you back on the TikTok in about an hour. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Sir, you're looking at me like you know me, right? That's because I've been doing this professionally 37 years. And ma'am, you look confused because my online dating profile says I'm 36. So I don't, it's a stretch. Man, a lot of people know me from my work on TV. I have been in tons of TV commercials. Perhaps you recognize me. That's right. I am the before guy. Yeah, I mostly do diet work. I started in the 90s. I was on the Jenny Craig diet. And on the Jenny Craig, I lost about $5,000. To Valerie Bertinelli, it's okay, I'm a Van Halen fan. After that, I got onto the tequila diet. We got any tequila drinkers out there tonight? You got some tequila? Oh, man, I was drinking tequila in the morning. I was drinking tequila in the afternoon. I was drinking tequila at night. And on that diet, I only lost about 10 years. I woke up here in the tunnels in Las Vegas. We got some people from Vegas here tonight. Got some locals? Oh, yeah. So you guys know about the tunnel people. For you guys from out of town, there's a whole subterranean world here with tunnels, people living in the tunnels. So after the tequila died, I ended up with the tunnel people who were very, very nice to me. You can laugh at any point in the show, sir. It's okay. Don't even wait for the punchlines. I'll take it any way I can get it. Anyway, I was with the tunnel people, and they put me on the acronym diet. And I don't know if you guys know the acronym diet. I'm on it right now. You might be on it. It's THC, LSD, MDMA, DMT, K, and a little bit of H2O, just to wash it down. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love that diet when I'm in L.A. going down PCH. Yeah, the acronym diet. Man, I was on that diet for about 3 months, and I ended up in the Sphere. You had guys who can go into the Sphere, having fun there? Oh, man, the Sphere. When I said I ended up at the Sphere, ma'am, I was living inside the Sphere. You know what I mean? The guys from the Grateful Dead showed up. I just moved in. I brought a hibachi, my 4-foot bong, like a hacky sack. So I was living in the Sphere, having a great time. I finally left the Sphere because I came out for my favorite holiday, the favorite holiday of overweight people everywhere, Thanksgiving. Who loves Thanksgiving? Oh, yeah. Man, this year, my friend's like, let's do something different. Instead of making a turkey, let's smoke a duck. And I was like, I'm not sure how I can get a bird that size into my bong. Hitting it with the lighter, feathers flying everywhere. You know what I mean? I finally sucked the duck through my bong. I got a turduncan. So that was, I got a turduncan. I'm here all night. Yeah. But I love it here. I love working in Vegas. I live in the Bay Area, though, and I keep coming back here because everything I love in the Bay is now here. I mean, where else but Las Vegas can you go see the A's, the Raiders, and what's left of the Grateful Dead on one strip? You know what I mean? Oh, man, the A's. Any A's fans out here? Yeah? Oh, man, the A's. Tell you what, it was amazing. They got the A's without even having a stadium here in Vegas. They were just going to have them play over at Planet 13 Cannabis Dispensary because it smells like the Bay. You know what I mean? Oh, man. And then the Tropicana reached out to the A's. They're like, look, we've had our hotel here for many years, but you can come here and you can play baseball where our hotel used to be. And, you know, the A's gladly moved to Las Vegas. And then the mayor of Oakland called the people at the Tropicana and said, now you guys can move the hotel here and you can set up in Oakland where the A's used to be. And the management at the Tropicana, the shareholders, they all got together and they thought, nah, might be safer to just blow ourselves up. Yeah, we all enjoyed that demolition. Thank you very much. Come back for the next show. Anyway, so I do love the A's. And, of course, the Raiders. Any Raider fans? Raider Nation out here? We got the Raider. Oh, yeah, Raiders. Woo. I'll tell you what, it's an expensive ticket, most expensive ticket in the NFL. So right now, real Raider fans have to choose between two things. It's either tickets to the game or that new neck tattoo. I only do that joke in Vegas because if it was in Oakland, I'd be getting beat up with a baseball bat right now. You know what I mean? They got the neck tattoos and all that. So, yeah, it is. It's great to be here. I love working in Vegas. I was in the Sphere, and, one of the things that I noticed is that during Hotel California, they checked the fiscal records finally of the Sphere. You guys know they've lost like $500 million so far this year. They're losing like $1 million a day. They got to put some new acts. They got to combine some acts, you know? I think it's time for the defensive line of the Raiders to play the gymnasts from Cirque du Soleil. You know, I'd like to see this guy in a trapeze and a leotard getting speared by a defenseman. That's something I paid for on a Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying? For you old school, we got some old school Vegas people out there tonight? Oh, yeah. You guys remember Siegfried and Roy, right? And then the tiger bit the guy's face. They moved the tiger to Oregon. I say bring the tigers back, put them into the Sphere, and then let's go get some tunnel people. Now, hold on. I want to make it fair for them. You got to tell them, first of all, free buffet. And if you survive 30 minutes with the tigers, you get a place at the Rio, a mini bar, cocaine, and unlimited hookers. I think we'll get some. I would see 30 minutes they survive. I would go see that on a Sunday night. I'll tell you what. It's I do. I love working here in Vegas. I love working at the Ahern because they put my name in lights on the marquee. It's really great because after the show, I like to go out, do some partying, meet some girls. I met this beautiful girl, and we're walking back. This is actually last night, walking back to the hotel. And I was like, honey, I don't want to be like one of those showbiz guys, but that's my picture on the marquee. That's my name on the marquee. What do you think? And she looked at the marquee. She looked at me. She looked at the marquee. She goes, what do I think? I think no discount. No, I didn't even know she was a hooker. You know what I mean? I just thought 22-year-old girls still like hanging out. I thought it was a jacket. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was very disappointing because it's tough. I'm single. It's tough to be single. Any single people out here tonight? Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. Probably not hard for you, man, because you look great. But, like for me, I met this woman. I brought her home. I brought her home to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I love this girl. She's gorgeous. What do you think? My mom's looking her up and down. Then she's like, I think you can do better. I go, Mom, I love this girl. She goes, yeah, I was talking to her. God, I wish I wrote that. Been going to a lot of dating events. I went to a speed dating event. Well, yeah, but it turned out to be an event for people dating who are on speed. So, yeah, no, a lot of the dates went really fast. Some of the girls missing their teeth. I did meet this one woman I really liked. We were really hitting it off, you know what I mean? So I'm like, what do you think? What's the idea of a perfect date? She looked at me and she went, 500 cash. Now, hold on. I'm not the best-looking guy in the world. I realize that I'm an average guy, average income, whatever, but there's no way that I am going to pay $500 cash for sex. So I Venmo'd her, and still waiting for her to come over. You know what I mean? Oh, man, stuff out there. A lot of people, my married friends also making it very tough for me. Any married people out here? Got happily married? Anyone here? Yeah. My married friends, I'm like their one single friend they confide in. Like my friend's a doctor. He's like, Dan, I'm married. I got a beautiful wife, 2 kids. I'm well respected, but I did something terrible. I go, what'd you do? He goes, I slept with one of my patients. I go, that's not a big deal. You're handsome. You're rich. He goes, it is a big deal. I go, why? He goes, I'm a veterinarian. We got some animal lovers out here tonight? Yeah. Yeah. I got a little dog. He's a little like a golden retriever mix. I take him out every day. Same routine every day. I got a bag for his crap. I got my leash. I got the phone. I got all this stuff. And then the phone rings. I get confused. I pick up the bag of shit. You know what I mean? My neighbor's like, why are you talking shit? I'm like, I don't know. My phone smells weird. This is, And then I got him one of these little service vests, you know, the fake emotional support service vests, so I can bring him everywhere. And then my neighbor's like, why is your dog wearing a service vest? What's the vest for? I go, the vest is for the dog. I mean, he had him neutered. He goes, yeah, but why are you wearing it? I don't know. Why are you wearing it? Yeah. And then you know, he's like a mixed breed. I don't know how they come up with these mixed breeds till he got off the leash. I turned around, he was humping a squirrel. I don't, you know. Yeah, I don't know if he impregnated the squirrel, but if I see a bunch of puppies running up a tree looking for nuts, I'm gonna know. We got a new breed on our hand. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's tough out there. I'll tell you what. A lot of people having financial problems right now. Me too. I work at a farmer's market in the Bay Area. I have my own stand. I don't know if you've seen it. What I do is I make little balloon animals like poodles and cats, like little animals for the children. Yeah. And then for the adults, I fill them with nitrous. No, the bored housewives love me. You know what I mean? They're going crazy for me over there. And, yeah, so I was kind of running out of money, you know. And so my agent calls me, and he's like, Dan, I got a gig for you. You got your passport ready. You want to work overseas? I'm like, sure. He goes, it's a little country off the coast of South America. They don't speak English, Spanish only. Maybe you guys have heard of it, Miami. And, yeah, so I'm opening for Ricky Martin at the Versace Event Center. Any Ricky Martin fans out there? Yeah, he's handsome. Thank God he's gay, or no straight guy would ever get laid. You know what I mean? I'm backstage with Ricky Martin, and a lot of girls didn't know. They think he's straight. They're back there. They want to get with Ricky. I'm like, he doesn't like girls, but ladies, boy, were they disappointed. You know what I mean? So I did the gig in Miami, and I went out onto Ocean Boulevard, and I have to say, the Latina women in Miami were so hot. I wanted to build Trump's border wall to keep them in the country. You know what I mean? I'm putting up the razor wire, like, keep your thongs on. Gonzo's coming with the cocaine. We're going to party. It's good. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Then my agent was like, yeah, Dan, come on. You got to get out of there. And it's tough when I tour. You know, like I said, I have a dog, and I have to, like, you know, put on a relaxing dog video for him when I leave to keep him calm. It's like on YouTube. It's got little animals running around. It keeps the dog calm. You know what I mean? Problem is, I put it on. It calms me down. I put it on. Next thing I knew, I was asleep, curled up in a ball with my nose in my ass under my coffee table. Yeah, video ended. I got up, banged my head, crawled out, grabbed a tennis ball in my mouth, went over to the couch, looked at my dog, and started pissing on it. Dropped the ball, went down, chewed up a shoe, went back to my neighbor's house, started knocking on his door with my paw. He opened the door, started humping his leg. Yeah, he's like, Dan, this is unacceptable. You know, because sometimes, like, dogs will resemble the masters. So we all went out to the park. One of my friends, he let his dog off the leash. Dog found these bones, and he made like a little shanty where, like, you're an architect. Your dog made a shanty. It's great. Next guy let his dog off the leash. Dog chewed up the bones, little scrimshaw. You're a sculptor. Your dog made a scrimshaw. That's fantastic. My dog's pulling on the leash like he's got rabies. I snap him off. He jumps on the bones, chews them into a fine powder, makes 2 lines, snorts them, humps the other 2 dogs up the butt, and goes home and takes a nap. Now, I am not saying I am like my dog, but I do like my naps. You know what I mean? Yeah. We live in scary times. Tell you what, a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. We have Democrats, we have Republicans, we have Ukraine, we have the Middle East. But I am Dan Gonzo Machanik, and I'm here to bring us all together as Americans. Something I think we can all agree on, right? Time to bring back the Quaalude. The Disco Biscuit, the Lemon, the 714, the Roche, the one that Bill Cosby made famous, shooting it out of the Pez dispenser at the Playboy Mansion in 1975. That'd be great for that. And I also, any Grateful Dead fans? I know we had a bunch of Deadheads out here tonight. Oh, yeah, the Deadheads back there. Bill, sad news last week. Phil Lesh, founder of the Grateful Dead, bass player, died. And he was famous because in his 50s, he got a liver transplant. It allowed him to live another 30 years. And so after every concert, he would tell people, you should become an organ donor, check the box, you know. And then when he died, I thought, this is a nice legacy. Maybe I could add it to my show. And then I started looking around at the Grateful Dead audience, and I'm like, not sure I want my organs to come from this group. You know what I mean? I don't know if I need a spleen that was dipped in LSD in 1973. I'm like, ma'am, thank you for your lungs. It looked like they've been in an air fryer. Put the vape away. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, it is. It's scary. It's scary. The AI also taking people's jobs right now. People scared. Doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, black, white. The AI is taking over. So I want to assure you guys that I am Dan Gonzo Machanik. I came here live. This is not a Facebook, not an Instagram, not a Line, not a WhatsApp, not a YouTube, not a TikTok. Well, maybe a TikTok a little bit later. But I came here live for you guys, and I was hired by some live people, Ryan Ahern and Lorenzo Clark. Give them a round of applause. My 8th show here. They keep booking me, paying my mortgage. And I also wanted to thank you guys because there are a ton of entertainment opportunities in Las Vegas, or you could have stayed home and watched Netflix, but you came out and you supported live comedy. So do give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. And once again, I am Dan Gonzo Machanik. You can follow me on GonzoComedyNation.com. I'm just going to ask you to do one thing. If you enjoyed my set, because all these jokes I wrote, they weren't written by AI. I wrote 100% of these jokes. Okay, 70% of these jokes I wrote. All right, 60%, I kind of worked them. I reworked them. But if you enjoyed my set, if you could bring me off stage by chanting Gonzo, 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 and then going crazy, I would love that. So give it up. Here we go. Gonzo. Louder. I'm Dan Gonzo Machanik. Good night. Las Vegas.
Hear it for Dan
I
Gonzo
love you.
Machanik. Oh, yeah. Gonzo, 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 Gonzo. Take him another round of applause. Take a bow. Gonzo, Gonzo. All right, let's take another round of applause. There he is. Gonzo, take a bow. Woo. There's Dan Machanik. He's now Gonzo. All right.